Hi guys, welcome to my channel Asterisk Solution. This video we are going to create a pattern like this in just 3 steps. So let's begin with it. Starting off, I am using a new editor here called as Dr. J. I'll be posting the link to where to get it in my description box. It's free of cost and it's very easy to run. Only thing is you should have an active Java working with you and it will pick up the path, and it's very easy to compile and run this sort of programs. Now let us begin with the pattern program. I promised it I'm going to do this only in 3 steps. Let's begin with step 1. My step 1 is very simple. Print your name for 5 times. I'm asking you to just print your name for 5 times. So let's say I go by class pattern. I name it as class pattern. And I say public static void name string array args simple console, a simple program Java file use, and I'm just doing what now. Int I is equal to 0 while your I is less than 5. Let me print system.out.println and just let me put up my name there. So I put up /t, and instead of println I just print. So simple to understand. What I have done is I have just created a class pattern, and my step 1 is printing my name for 5 times. I do that, I compile this, compilation is completed, I run this. Okay, I might have made some mistake. Yeah, a big mistake here is I should have incremented. So here it goes, I++, a simple step I forgot. I compile it again and I run it now. And you can see my name is printed for 5 times. So let us jump to the step 2. Step 2 is print your name print your name for 5 times for 5 times. So this is an important step. The other step says whatever this printing thing is doing, you do that thing for 5 times. So when I wanted to print my name only for 5 times, I put up this statement inside a while loop. Now what this second step is asking me to do is to print the printing of 5 times for 5 times. Let's say I go by this, and what I have to do is I have to start another loop and just put up this block inside that loop. So let's say int j is equal to 0 while j is less than 5, and what I want these things to happen for every time. So j++ here, and what I'm doing after j++, I'm just putting a system.out.println so that it goes in the next line. Now as you can see, my first step was to write the write my name for 5 times, so I wrote this block. Now my next step was to print my name for 5 times for 5 times. So whatever I did here for 5 times, I wanted it to do in a circle for 5 times. So you can see I'll create a square up now there. So I compile it, I run this, and now you can see in my pattern my name is printed for 5 times in a single line. So step 1 was print your name for 5 times. So this block was doing that. I wanted this thing to be happening for 5 times, so I put it inside another while loop which was repeating this stuff for 5 times. If I just explain you the execution now, when the first time value of j is 0, it comes inside, it initiates the value of I. Always remember the inner loop will be executed totally. So I becomes 0, I is less than 5, I++, this loop goes on happening again and again until this I hit this point. After the value is printed for 5 times, it goes for j++, it prints in the next line, again go up here because j is ++ now, so value of j is 1. Now j1 is less than 5, obviously it will come back and this will get reinitialized. I'll go inside, I'll again print it for 5 times, j becomes 2, and this happens for 5 times. So print your name for 5 times and print your name for 5 times for 5 times. Now third step is very simple. Print your name for as many as time the value of outer loop is. Now here these two blocks were not connected to each other, means the value of j was not controlling the value of I, or value of I was not controlling the value of j. But as per the step 3, I want to do what? I want to print my name for as many as time my value of outer loop is. So outer loop here is j, and now sorry, value of my outer loop is j. So what it asks me to do, that if the name value of j is 0 and I is 0, print it only for one time. If it becomes more confusing, I can clear it up for you by, let's say we initialize this to 1, I initialize this back to 1, and instead of saying less than, I just say less than equal to, and I'll say less than equal to, same way, and compile and run it. It will give me the same output. Now if the value is j is 1 and I want the value of I to be, so I want this to be printed only for one time. So what I'll do, instead of printing here 5, I'll just replace this with j. Try understand what I'm doing here. First time it was 1 and this was 5 because these two loops were not connected, but now what I want, whatever is the value of j, that many times this value should be printed. So what I did, I just replaced my value of 5 here to j, and I save it, compile, and let it get compiled, and now I run it. Now you can see a pattern is formed. And now just replace your name. Instead of your name, just put up an asterisk sign, save it, compile, and run. And now you can see your pattern is created. It's very simple to create. Only 3 steps. Print your name for 5 times, print your name for 5 times, print your name for as many as time, and just change the value of outer loop. So once you change that, it's simple to go. Thank you for watching this video. Do subscribe if you like this one. Thank you.